What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Rollins. I'm back with another reaction to a Swedish classic. All right, before we get started, I want to remind you about my two podcasts that are going this summer. Så vad händer? It's me and my Swedish bestie talking about the latest in pop culture and politics, music and whatnot from an American and Swedish perspective. Also, Teach Me Sweden. It's a Swedish history podcast with me and my comedian friend breaking down true stories from Swedish history and making jokes about it. You can get those wherever you get your podcasts. And now for today's classic. Today I'll be reacting to Hemma by Helen. Looking forward to this. She hasn't let me down yet. A little bit about the song. It was released in 1997 as part of the play Kristina från Duvemåla. The song charted for 21 weeks, peaking at the #2 spot. That song lived on the Swedish charts more than any other song in that year. Quite a feat. Of course, the song is overshadowed by the oft requested on this channel, Du måste finnas. I'll explain again, I cannot react to Du måste finnas because I was on P3 Morgon Passet one time and we were talking about this reaction series, and then they played the song and I got to hear it, the lovely song Du måste finnas, and everybody was going crazy in the studio, and now I just feel like it's something I can't react to, honestly. So that ship has sailed and here we are. But I can say that the song sounded great, what I heard, and they were really into it. I'm aware of Helen Sjöholm's amazing voice. I've reacted to Gabriella's song in the past. If you haven't seen that reaction video, then go back and check it out. Maybe even pause this and go check that out and then come back to this. It was lovely. And it's one of the most popular videos in this series. Also heard a voice on the Benny Andersson Orchester song, En dag i sänder. It's another good vocal contribution, so I'm certain that she won't let me down here. I feel like I need to watch the movie or the play. Somehow I need to watch Kristina från Duvemåla. I do like watching plays on film. That's nice. The most recent craze was Hamilton, and my kids love that. So I'm sure I can appreciate this. And maybe that's something we'll do together in the future. I don't know. We'll more on that later. But for now, it's time to check it out. I'm gonna guess it goes something like Hemma, du är hemma med mig. Hemma, stanna hemma. Hemma, stanna hemma med mig. Something like that. That's my guess. But let's find out. I got the lyrics right here so I can read along as I listen. Here is Hemma by Helen Sjöholm.
Jag minns en dag på oceanen. Emot oss kom ett ensamt skepp. Jag stod och tittade vid relingen.
Every time I hear her voice, I'm just like, wow. And this was another time. I'm just distracted by the beauty of her voice. So let's start over. I don't know what to say. I'm so distracted. I got to get back into it. Let's go.
Jag minns en dag på oceanen. Emot oss kom ett ensamt skepp. Jag stod och tittade vid relingen i skeppets akterstäv. Fladdrade en fana. Där vinkade den svenska flaggan. Då tänkte jag att dessa män och kvinnor där på skeppet far vår väg tillbaks. Vi seglar bort, de seglar här. Kan man ge svar? Nu är det midsommar och dans hos mor och far. En plats där jag får.
I'm gonna stop right there. Wow, it's so pretty. I want to hear more from the choir too. I love when the choirs get involved. Oh man, I got a feeling this is gonna be nice.
Plats där jag får vara stilla, där ingen tränger sig på. Jag vill få skapa mig ett eget bo. sin egen säng. Ja, vi ska ta dig till en plats där du får stanna. Du ska snart få komma hem. Vem kan bli svar? Nu är det midsommar och dans hos mor och far. Vägen vi färdas, den bär bort, aldrig tillbaka. Hemma, var ligger du någonstans? Vem kan ge svar?
Man, it's just so not her voice, man. It's like enchanting. That's the word for it, enchanting. That's what her voice is. Wow.
Ja, vi ska ta dig till en plats där du får stanna. Du ska snart få komma
Wow, that was Hemma by Helen Holm. I feel like I need to know the backstory a little bit. I'm a little bit like, I need to watch the play. That's what it comes down to. I gotta watch the whole thing to understand the story. But I love it, man. I love her voice. I wish there was more of the choir though. That's the thing. I like to hear when the choir gets more involved. But why do you need to? You don't really need to when her voice is so angelic like that. It's just the way she just carries everything. So nice. Didn't expect anything different, obviously. Honestly. Didn't expect her to, come up short? Like, this lady's got like a beautiful voice, man. It's insane how good of a singer this lady is. There wasn't even much added to the music. There wasn't even much going on around her with the music. It was just her voice and then just strings. That's it. Never had an explosion of boom, 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 like you would expect something like that. No, just a couple strings, flow it along, maybe some wind instruments, little something, and then Helen Holm doing what she does. Can't call it a banger though, feels like a little disrespectful. I just think it was a beautiful song, and it made me really want to check out the whole story so I could understand it even more. They showed somebody's face towards the end of that, and he looked like he was about to be in tears. I don't know if that was part of the performance, but I get it. If he was crying because of the song, I get it. It was so nice. I just need to find out exactly why they're going home, why she's reassuring people, and why she's asking, where's home? I recently celebrated Midsummer, so I feel that. At Mom and Pop's house, we're gonna celebrate some Midsummer. That's nice. Reassure somebody that we're gonna celebrate once you're home. Thanks for that suggestion. Thanks for all the suggestions. I really appreciate everybody sending these in. Keep sending them in. Let me know your favorite Helen Holm song in the comments. I want to see what people are thinking. I'm sure Dumos Stefinos will be all over the place, but let me know either way. And maybe one night we'll get together and watch this whole thing, Christina from Duvemola. If I'm allowed to. I don't know if I'm allowed to watch a whole movie, but we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be a Patreon thing. I don't know. We'll take that when it comes. All right? But don't forget to like, subscribe, get notifications and all that jazz. And most importantly, spread the word. Let people know about this American comedian living in Sweden, reacting to classic Swedish music. We're gonna keep this train rolling, as I like to say. Next song that I'll be reacting to is by Uno Svenningsson, and it's called Vågorna. So stay tuned for that. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next classic. Peace.